Here we have trot lengthening done on the long side of the arena. And on the short side of the arena, we're rebalancing the trot, bringing her back into working trot. So we have working trot on the short side and trot lengthening on the long side, staying on the second track of the arena. And I like to use this pattern for trot lengthening when we're in the ring. But one could also continue on around the short side. You don't always have to bring the horse back on the short side. For an exercise, it can be good to do trot lengthening all the way around the short side and continuing on onto the long side of the arena as well. Watch as this mare does a beautiful job of covering more ground. When the rider asks her to do her trot lengthening, she covers more ground than in the working trot. She pushes from the hind end, reaches her neck out, and goes between being at the vertical and slightly in front of the vertical. Exactly what we want. We want the horse's frame to be longer and covering ground and having a little more suspension than in the working trot. If you feel that your horse isn't really pushing, you could just encourage the horse to push right into the canter to give it the idea. The canter will require the horse to push a little bit more off the outside hind leg, giving them the idea, and then you would bring them back and push again. When your horse does cover the ground and you feel that they begin to carry a little more suspension, they begin to push from behind, then you want to take your aids away, relax the pressure of your legs, and come back into working trot. And that's always the reward, that the aids come off when the horse does it. There the mare's doing a beautiful trot lengthening. Watch here. Again, how the nose comes slightly in front of the vertical, the frame gets longer, and that's just a perfect example of what we want. The rider should feel as if they're trotting in a great big field and the horse is naturally doing this trot.